Hi everyone, I'm Donna Stellhorn, your practical astrologer, here to talk to you today about 2022 love and money predictions for Monkey. And so let's start off with love, and speaking specifically of new love, you have some amazing opportunities to find some romance this year. Now, it's interesting because it comes from a very practical place where you are thinking more about love and romance with your head versus your heart. I think the heart is going to come in a little later. And so you may be considering, does this other person have a job? Do you have a similar upbringing? Or is your family like this person? So you're coming from a more practical and serious place this time, which can lead to a better long-term outcome. So that's why this is so good. Now, it also does say, though, that you need to take action as you initiate things, then good things happen. You can't just sit around and wait for the other person to make the first move. If you make the first move, then you get a positive outcome. Now, when it comes to existing love relationships, the energy is much more focused on this energy of coming into an agreement with each other. And this could mean that you have to hash out some things. So your relationship gets better as you sit down and talk things through. This is especially around finances or about living arrangements and extended family members. So if you have some contentious issues around this now this year in 2022, you have opportunities to work this out, as well as to come to an agreement so strong and powerful that you become united. But it all starts with sitting down and having a conversation. Now, when it comes to friendships, you do look like you are expanding the number of friends you have, but it's very interesting because it comes from a space of doing something very practical to meet these friends, and that is that you might be going to networking groups, or you might be working in larger groups, you might be working within the community, or actually meeting friends of your friends. And so you're doing steps that are putting you around new people, but they're like-minded people. They're people who share your values. There's maybe a shared history, or this idea that, like you were raised in a similar neighborhood. There's something that causes you to have something right out of the gate to talk about, and therefore there is a good connection. And again, this one does show that you need to initiate something. You started off by showing up to the meeting or making the phone call, and that's how the friendship comes about. Now, probably the best news for Monkey in 2022 is financial, because this is where everything seems to be coming together. Of course, you are entering into your 3-year harvest period, and so even though you're doing the opposition year with the tiger energy, Monkey, you have the best opportunities when it comes to finances. And so when we look at money from a business or investment, this comes up to be very strong. You'll have multiple opportunities to make a profit. These opportunities are laid out in front of you, very easy for you to find. It's very easy for you to connect with the people that you want to connect with for making money opportunities happen. So in general, you have some great things that you can do. Now, a lot of these are predicated on getting just slightly outside of your comfort zone, doing something that's a little bit more than normally you would do, or taking a road that's a little bit harder, and that's going to bring you the best profits. So if you take the comfortable route, you're making a little bit more than usual, but if you take that harder road, you're going to make a lot more than usual. And now when it comes to income from your job, again, you show incredible opportunities to make more money or more commission or have a better schedule, more hours. So everything is lining up here to make your workplace a better environment for you as well. So you do look like you're a lot more at ease in your job, that you know you've got the job, and if you were to leave this job, you could find another one. Now, again, you do show that if you step outside of your comfort zone just a smidge, you will make much more, and that might be taking on a leadership role or taking on extra responsibilities, doing more speaking and, leading in the group, as well as taking on projects that are more high profile. And so overall in 2022, you look like you're doing quite well, especially financially. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, check out my other videos on YouTube.